Hey, what's going on everybody? Tyler Austin here, real estate investor and SaaS founder. I want to bring you through a glimpse of a deal that we're working up in Crestview, Florida. It is an amazing spread, about a $100,000 deal. All right, watch the video. I'll see you guys in the end. Love you guys. All right, so we locked up I think it's 10 unit mobile home park up here in Crestview, Florida, about 3 days ago or so. We've been working the lead for about, year and a half or so. It came in and, consistently following up. Finally, put a little bit of pressure on them. Say, hey, you got 6 hours. We're just done. Like, we're not gonna follow up with you no more. Signed a contract. They were like pretty much right on the dot. So we're headed up there now to kind of do our due diligence. We're gonna walk through some of the properties, bring in some buyers with us, our TC to talk to the gentleman. And ultimately our goal is to make sure that, the septics are good, make sure everything's got power poles, and really just go through our checklist for mobile home parks to make sure that it's not going to have any huge surprises that can end up costing us a good amount of money. We got a really good deal on it, as always, so we're coming up here and hopefully not going to have any surprises so we can make as much profit as possible. All right, so as you can see, we got a few people here. It's actually a mixture of our transactions coordinator. We got some potential other investors in the property here, maybe one that we'd actually maybe wholesale the deal to or partner with, whatever the case is. So you can see that what we want to worry about the most is that we control kind of who's talking to who and the questions that are asked, because you want to kind of control, you as the person with the contract, always want to make sure you control the deal, right? You always want to make sure that somebody else isn't trying to go off around the corner and kind of talk to the sellers with you. It's pretty atypical in a commercial deal to have a good amount of people walking around. Some of the tenants came out and said, are you guys okay? So that's always a good sign. We checked all the poles, we checked around the properties, we've seen what needs skirting, general questions that are of concern. Something we did find out is pretty amazing is that it's actually on city. We thought it was all septic, so that's a really good thing because that means that there's no potential need to actually replace, obviously, the septics, which can be very costly. So typically on a single family residence, you're not going to have this many people here walking around the property, poking around. Sometimes the sellers will be here, sometimes they won't. Next thing we're going to try and do is try and actually get in some of the units, kind of see how they're being treated inside, and then go from there. So we just finished walking and inspecting this property here in Crestview, Florida. It's obviously a mobile home park, about 1.5 acres. It's got 10 units on it, and right now they're rented for, I think, like $600 a month or so. The actual market rent can be upwards to $900, believe it or not. Easily $750, $800. Out of the 10 units, one of them is actually fully dilapidated and actually needs a new one. Most trailer parks that we pick up are going to be ideally at a C class. We don't really want to deal with any D class trailer parks. We don't want people dying inside the trailer park. However, needs some love. But it's on city water, city sewer, and that's nice because that means that that's a capital expenditure we don't ever got to really worry about. The area here is up and coming. I mean, it's definitely a lower income area. You have a mixture of newer houses, low income houses, but pretty much for the most part, it's a safe neighborhood. It's nothing that we're super concerned about. Most of those trailers are 2-1s or 1-1s. There are no 3-1 trailers, 750 square foot. A lot of trees on that property, though, is something that's a little concerning. There's a lot of top-heavy trees there, and so you got to really kind of, add on to your expenditures the potential need for tree work in the future. And that's pretty much the main things I took from the walkthrough right now. Got some buyers that are interested that were there. We have the property under at a really good price. We stand to make 6 figures on it if we did sell it. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out all the other awesome videos we have
on the playlist, inside the account, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you thumbs up, like, subscribe. I'm out of here. I'm done.